We're here in Seattle, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And taking the ball for Seattle, Logan Gilbert. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Drake Baldwin leading things off and takes a strike. 0-1 now. Just missed. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And it's a foul ball. 1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. One and two now.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Just getting started here in Seattle. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Toss to Naylor. That ends the frame. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Carlos Carrasco. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
J.P. Crawford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's a 1-1. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
That's out. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Crawford aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul. The 1-1. And a foul ball.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Now all even up. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Base hit into center field. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Grounder might be 2. Here's Mateo for 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Now the left fielder, Dominic Canzone.
Ball, that's outside.
And the 1-0. In the air, left field. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon.
Let's go, Logan.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Late swing fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 0-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On a line out towards center. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency. Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
One out man at first. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. Just missed.
Just out.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
He makes the grab.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Eli White in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Dubon off of first with 2 away. There's a strike at the knees. And that one clips the corner.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 1 and the Braves nothing. Back in Seattle and stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley.
Number 20, Luke Raley.
Ball, that's out. That's a ball.
Carrasco, the tall righty, 225 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Cole Young.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Dubon with a quick throw back in. And it's now first and second to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Now the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball.
The 1-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Oh, he can't hang on. Still slings it to second, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Leo Rivas.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Runners at the corners, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. Right side, and a foul ball. Stays alive.
Ball.
Two on, one out. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A 3-run homer, and they add to their lead. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Hit by a pitch leading off the ball game. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. The 1-0. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
The 1-1. On the ground, and that one handled. Fires in time.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
And that's outside. Up the middle, Albies throws to first in time. Rodriguez out of the play. That's the third out. 3-run shot for Seattle. It's now a 4-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White.
Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. That one just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Drake Baldwin now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
On the inside corner for a strike. Baldwin, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And foul ball. Outside corner, got him looking. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 4-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor.
12, Josh Naylor.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous
That's
what they're
inside.
doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That pitch clips the outside corner. That is strike 2. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground, right side. Albies on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
And a base hit right there. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Mariners.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And up next for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. Up the middle. Steps on the bag for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 4 and the Braves nothing. On to the 4th. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
Olson.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him looking for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Ground ball left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Austin Riley at the plate.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-0. And a foul ball. One now. That's towards center. Makes the grab.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. He's 0 for 1. Yastrzemski thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Dubon off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and 2 here. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two now. In the dirt. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
The Braves with a chance to get back into it. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball, that's too high.
Let's go, Logan.
And that's a strikeout looking. 2 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back at T-Mobile Park. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Cole Young.
And delivers outside.
Aye.
Ground ball right side. Olsen takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
For the Mariners, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
2 down, bases empty. Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Here we go, man. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nobody left for Seattle, but they lead it 4-0. Back in Seattle, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
You know, these Braves, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
Check swing called strike, and it's 0-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Going away.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Popped up, and that goes foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Brings it in. Out. Number 2.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin.
Back to the top of the order. And next is the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin.
Ball inside.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Baldwin off of first with 2 away.
Come on, Logan.
And that's
Ball, that's
downstairs. And the count even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Braves,
now to start the bottom of the
number
5th and taking
72,
over on the mound, Didier Fuentes.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off, Leo Rivas. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
J.P. Crawford.
There's a strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. And at first, Julio Rodriguez. Up next for the Mariners, 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. Man at first, one away. Fuentes, a 6-foot righty, only 20 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. Right through there for a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And now a wide throw to third.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, one out. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Here's a high chopper. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
The designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
That one found hard the other way.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Sets him down looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. A run, a hit, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the M's 5 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Now at the plate,
Leading
Matt
off with
Olson.
Braves, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
The Mariners have some bullpen action for the first time. Number 66, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Number 48 getting loose as well. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch. Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The 0-1. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's the strikeout looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, I'd say that was a really nice pitch right there. And if it weren't for the call, you could say it was a great take, too. I mean, it's close enough to where you probably need to protect, but it looked to end up just off the corner.
Here's Austin Riley. Riley at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Goes down looking.
Look, I wouldn't know personally unless you're going to consider my little league exploits, but it's got to feel good to break off a curveball like that and completely lock a hitter up, especially on the front door. Listen, I've been on the receiving side of that. It's not a good feeling, but that's really good pitching right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Nope, that's a ball.
And the 1-0.
Aye.
In there at the knees. Just misses. And the count's even at 2. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone.
Dominic Canzone.
That's in for a strike.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
0-2 now. Line drive, and it stays fair. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really spun on that pitch and ripped it down the line, and it couldn't have been much closer to ending up in foul territory, but it did just sneak in there for the base hit. Good job by the defense as well to hold it to a long single. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And the 0-1. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Here's Mateo for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Cole Young up next for the Mariners. He swings and fouls one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right, 0-2 now. On the ground at first, Olsen handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners go down quietly there. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Now pitching for the
New
Mariners,
pitcher for the Mariners, number 66. This is his first appearance of the season.
Leading off for the Braves, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
And now it's 1-2. Towards first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Right fielder, Eli White.
That's a ball.
struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Slice to right, and that's just foul. Just missed. A little out front there as he swings through it. And there's ball four.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So a man at first. Now in for the Braves, Jorge Mateo. He's been a great free agent sign.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin.
Fouled off. He was late.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike two.
That's a ball.
The Braves trying to get back into this one here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air center field. He's got it.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 66 departs. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Number
Mariners,
28 comes on
number
now.
28.
He's making his second appearance of the season. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. The 0-2. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is that. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 5-1. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now the Mariners catcher, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver.
Almost got him. And that one ripped into right. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And up next for Seattle, Leo Rivas. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
In the air, right field. 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Aye. That's a little bit low. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Riley. Play made, that ends the inning. It's the M's 5 and the Braves 1. We're at the top of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Matt Olson.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Just missed. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Number 48, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Criswell also getting ready. 2-0. And another ball. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Rolled over to third. Throw is high and over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a two-base error.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
Man at second.
Ball, that's outside.
Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. Just off the inside edge.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
payoff pitch. Bounced up the middle. Toss to Naylor. First out in the top of the 8th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Here comes Austin Riley.
Inside.
The 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball 2.
On the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, it's a way to get the run across right there. You chip away at this lead. You try to get more runs without giving up outs. We'll see what they're able to do.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 28 done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Cooper
Mariners,
Criswell gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Criswell.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 1 for 3.
Ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. In the air, center field. Rodriguez on his way over. And that'll do it. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the M's 5 and the Braves 2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Braves.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dylan Lee.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Leading up for the Mariners, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Pitch misses outside. And that's ball 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Ronaldo Lopez preparing to come on if needed. The 1-0. That one catches the corner for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2-2 down. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Number 12, Josh Naylor.
What a stop. And they get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Hey.
You'll one. And a swing and a miss there.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The other way. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder, number 8, Dominic Canzo.
Canzone wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Arozarena leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lee, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Step off throw to first. Arozarena dives back. That clips the zone, and the count 1-2.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Mariners lead 1. They're still out in front 5-2.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Mariners,
and on the mound is the closer,
75,
Andres Munoz.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That one misses. Ball 1. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one not close. And the count's full. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Foul ball there. Munoz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
That one almost got him. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Inside, almost got him. 2-2. In the air, right field. Raley under it. 2 down.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
The Braves down to their last out. Now it's the shortstop, Jorge Mateo. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
1 strike away.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters.
Got it. That finishes the evening's action.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.